It's not every day you get these. You know what I'm saying? 935 K-Day 90s Hip Hop back in the day. Noah Ayala. And I think if you talk about iconic groups that are synonymous with K-Day, obviously you're going to say like the NWAs. You're going to say like, you know, the Pacs. But another group you're going to say is this group sitting right in front of me. Erick and Parrish making dollars, EPMD.
Yes,
No,
boy.
what's up, Noah?
All right.
Man, this is like... I'm a hip hop nerd, so for me, this is legendary right here.
Yes.
I don't even know what to ask.
You was probably 4 years old when K-Day was the first K-Day was here.
I did, I was, but
Right.
I had an older brother though,
That was schooling.
and my older brother schooled me on everything.
And now you up.
I like when people think I'm young, so I love that.
Right.
No, but I had an older brother that would school me, and one of the things he schooled me on was, you know, EPMD. So, you know, I feel like I've been there, maybe not since day one, but like day two.
Well,
Right.
one thing about EPMD, though, people thought we was a California group. People thought that we was from Brentwood here in Brentwood suburbs, because we are from the suburbs of Brentwood, Long Island, but the music that we made was gangbanger music. We had no idea that the music that we was making was LA based. You know?
Riding.
So at the time, because that was going to be my first question, because you guys did have a heavily influenced West Coast sound with the samples you were using and making beats with, the drums, stuff like that. So you didn't have a really idea at the time that was considered kind of like an LA sound or a West Coast sound? You guys were just doing you?
We grew up to that. Everybody that's black had the same records. You know, they was, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we didn't know that LA. Matter of fact, that the rest of the New York was sampling James Brown a lot. And then Parrish's dad had this Zap cassette tape, and when I heard it, it was like, oh my God, this is incredible. But everybody had Funkadelic and Parliament in their house and stuff like that. So all that other stuff that we played at home, you know, we sampled. We didn't know nothing about digging. Me and Parrish, we sampled what we had in front of us. Just happened to be funk music.
Right. So when you guys first came to the West Coast, what was that like when I guess a lot of artists were just like, are you guys from out here, or who are you guys, or where are you getting these sounds from?
Yeah, when we first came out, we got a tremendous amount of love. One of our first shows was affiliate with K-Day, and then we did the skate. There was a skate rink.
Skate key. Yeah, the skate key.
Going in, the helicopter was above, flying and stuff.
But by the old Spectrum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Every time that them helicopters, because the Bloods and Crips wanted to watch us. So nobody was staying home. So they was both coming.
Yeah. What were those shows like back then?
Incredible, man. Like, it was just, but after the show, though.
Yeah.
You know, after the show. But what was interesting is
helicopters.
The respect for EPMD. Yeah. Like in the middle of our show, I think we was going to It's My Thing and Your Customer. And me and Erick used to just be moving on the stage, and somehow or another, Erick's gold watch fell off in the middle of the show at the skate rink. And we stopped the music. They spread the whole middle apart, found Erick's watch, handed it back to E on the stage, and we finished the show.
I don't know if you guys know that. That don't happen out here.
Right, yeah, no, we definitely know that, for sure. But that was the respect that it was given to EPMD.
I know, but all I know, them helicopters was outside.
Man.
Yeah. On top of that building, hovering.
And you guys were cool. No issues, no nothing.
No problem, no.
No. There was some issues inside that skate ring. I don't know, but Parrish, there was issues that night.
With you?
Because our dancers had on the red outfit that night.
Right.
And when we was ducking inside that skate ring, and that night.
Oh, wow. See, because now I think younger people now, they just think like, because, you know, Crips wear blue, blood, or Crips wear red, Bloods will wear blue now, it's whatever. But back then, it was really turned up to the point where it's like you had to be careful.
Yeah, no question.
We had the same thing in Texas where as soon as You Got to Chill come on, starts firing.
Wow.
Yeah. The music back then, too, you hear about like music make you fight the whole nine. It wasn't like it's all the time, but certain places that they were shooting. That's what hip hop was like.
What would you say back then was like the most like turned up place you guys went to? Where you went there and you're like,
Philly was super live there. Yeah, people used to go over the balcony.
Lansing, because we had to run because the fans. We jumped over this big tall gate. 5,000 fans trying to get you.
Man,
it was more people in the arena.
You got like the hip hop Justin Bieber back then.
We didn't realize it was too late and got out of there in the nick of time. But you know, you got Philly, you got out here in LA was always big, New York, you know. But Cali, when we always hit the stage out there, it's a big response too.
And we stayed in California
Oakland,
a lot.
San
They
Fran.
always came and got us. And then, of course, the KMELs, all these other big stations, we have funk music and Roger
Right.
Troutman, no matter what.
Well,
it was,
and even like after EPMD, when you went to produce, your own records and produce for other people, you always had just like them synth sounds, and you had that melody, and it was just very West Coast. Man.
just, all we knew, like I said before, Parrish, when Parrish was doing the Strictly Business album, whatever, all that stuff was really where we learned how to like what we like, and it was just happened to be bass line and melody driven. Don't forget we sampled an R&B record, so
Yeah, right.
they all the same. So
Yup.
it got melody to it.
All right, so like, what was like your best summer when you were like?
All of it, the 90s, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97.
You was running through them?
Through
You was running through the city?
Hollywood.
What? We built this city. That's where they got that. That's where they got the concept from.
Eric might have some Mexican children running around, man.
I didn't get to that part. Like I went to, I did go see Big Boy sometimes though, but I just never really got into that part of it. Like I said, for just the part I stayed on Sunset. I really didn't mess with no other part because I wasn't trying to get into nothing. The Redman went to chill at Watts. Redman was over there. I was in South Central too, but my homeboy got murdered, and my homegirl got murdered that night. So
Out here in L.A.?
South Central, 29th and Arlington.
Wow.
I used to go over there every day, and they all got headshots.
Damn. Was it just like mistaken identity, or did they have issues with somebody? Or?
The homegirl was doing the wrong thing. But again, I still it didn't deter me because again I know what LA was. I know that at the fact that that's that section, and I happen to be over there. But
right.
I used to go have fun. But that day I did not show up is when something happened.
Damn, man. That leads me to a good question actually, because how have you guys managed to like stick together through all the ups and downs? Because you guys had a very public breakup, but then it's like, we look back years later and you two are right here, right now in front of us.
Well, me and Parrish talk about it all the time as far as the Tupac. Look at you see, I'm getting off doing this easy. You do?
Yeah, definitely. He's doing all that's what a partner's for, man.
No. As far as Tupac had died,
right,
and Biggie died, so we figured that since the Eazy-E breakup was so hard, that us getting back together would be something special, and it did work for the moment.
Right.
So ever since '97, it's been just doing shows. We're just doing what we do.
Right.
Because again, to watch them fans, to watch them people. Because don't forget, music is second language. So there's not talking in basketball, talking in football, talking in acting. There's music. Hip hop, without hip hop in this culture, we don't know what America will look like.
Very true.
There's no disrespect to any other genre. No genre did what we did across this world.
Nah, not at all.
Influences the Jordans, everything.
So knowing that music, you put a certain record on you like with your girl, or if you feel a certain way, or just remind me of one of your fan members, or mind you, whatever. Music does that to you. The second language. So if that one moment, me and P can make you forget about what's going on, ain't nothing like that.
Yeah. And you did, because to this day, back in business, when you guys got back together, or was it back in business? Or when you guys came back on Def Jam?
Yeah.
Still one of my favorites, man.
97. Yeah, that album is what people talk about. Y'all young boys.
Yeah, definitely. There's a big difference between our first four.
Young people.
Right, the youngest.
Young people be like,
your millennials. They call y'all millennials.
It doesn't matter. 97, what y'all remember a lot.
Yeah. And that right there, not the one on top, but the one right underneath,
man.
The joint,
yes.
That's one of the first.
That's 97. That's what I mean.
97 and
That's what I mean.
You.
That shows that you are a baby. Don't forget, I'm 20 years older than you, so no matter what. Well, I'll be a half a century.
Yeah.
Half a century in November.
Yep.
Hey, man, black don't crack. You look...
not unless you smoke it. No.
Real time. Hey, shout out DJ Diamond, too. DJ Diamond's here, too.
Yes.
And Diamond, too, like, he's very modest, though, too. Like, after the breakup, though, too, he, meanwhile, it was... Beyonce knows DJ for 2 years. Prince DJ for 5 years. Like he worked with all the big people for years. And then again, this right here was a dream come true again to have the original back.
3.
And from Brentwood, we from the same hometown.
Yeah.
And this is how we going out for 30 years of hip hop for everybody. So everybody's still 30, like me, Rakim, Kane, Dougie. Well, Dougie can't really say 30 because he came out in 84. But all this is 30. And then we don't have it on though now, but we have the new EPMD T-shirt in Nordstrom's and the new EPMD sneaker that we promoting too. That's in Foot Locker at the end of the month or the first week in August. You know, the sneaker is dope. We finally got out. Nobody got the sneaker on?
No, we have one tonight.
That's dope. Now, is the sneaker just like branded EPMD or is it with the company? Or?
It's a Ewing.
Yeah.
It's a Ewing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice too. And it's the strictly business
It's the same colors as this.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll just go on record to say,
there it is.
whether I was down with the group or not,
they
are the dopest sneakers I think I've ever seen in my life. And I'd buy 10 pairs.
It's like a Jordan, but it's dope because the colors and everything is crazy.
They're incredible. Yeah.
Now, you know what I wanted to do real quick? I wanted to go around the room because we got some like major hip hop heads in here. I want to know what everyone's EPMD song is, and maybe we can get like some backstory behind some of these songs. I'm gonna start Vin Rican. He does a show called Wax Only.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna show my age probably right here, but
start with that age, man. You know what it's like to be able to live.
Yeah.
Like,
facts.
You crazy. You know how old Quincy Jones was when he made Off the Wall? 49. Yeah. He was 50 when he made Thriller.
Age is just a number.
No matter what, that don't mean nothing. You see
it doesn't.
Happened to anybody that got age. Every major person besides the Zuckerberg, whatever, that's making it is 50 and better.
Yeah. Facts.
The 50s, the Puffies, the Jays, no, that stuff don't mean
I'm just
anything.
talking about me as an impressionable teenager. You know what I mean? Like, I think I was fortunate enough. I think the key to knowing good music in general is having an older sibling.
Yep.
And that to me, that was like...
Okay, no, you said that already.
That's what I'm saying. So I had an older sister, and I actually spent the first 10 years of my life in Coney Island. I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally.
Okay.
So I was fortunate to hear Strictly Business, but the shit that was my shit was when Crossover dropped. That was my shit when the Crossover dropped because y'all was talking about, I mean, that's still topical to this day. You know what I mean? Like the lyrics just hold its weight.
What if California did that record with California Jump first?
Yeah. And that was that's what I'm saying.
You guys had the talk box on the hook and like that was Cali all day.
But y'all got classics.
Yo, and that was really Crossover. That was all really only gold single.
Yeah.
From the Business Number Person.
That's ironic, right? But thanks for all the great music. Y'all are legendary, and like you said, ages is a number. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see. My quick question, if I may, has there been talks about any like documentary stuff? Because I would love to see the EPMD like story from beginning into where it's at now.
Yeah, me and Parrish got calls from Blair Underwood. I just did a meeting with Benny Boom, who just shot the Tupac movie, the whole nine, and we were just trying to make sure that it wasn't raggedy.
Sure.
You know? So believe me, I don't want to be dead and somebody telling my story.
Exactly.
Right.
So everybody. I just saw Scott Storch's recently. I just saw, of course, Dre did Defiance. It's our return.
I was just out last week at Stoop's Compound. Warren G just released one that's really good.
Okay,
really,
I want to see that. I saw the previews on that. I know it got to be good.
Yeah.
What compound?
So Snoop got a compound in the hood in Inglewood, and it's like a recording studio. There's
TV
showers
film,
there.
A one stop.
Oh no, his electricity type shit, like the Star Trek shit. It's crazy. This shit is crazy, man.
All right, so my favorite EPMD song. So, I used to love DMX back in the day, right? I mean, I still love DMX, but remember when DMX first came out, right?
Same label.
And then he had.
Don't forget his sample, Get At Me, Dog, which was EPMD.
Right? But he said with you guys a couple times. He said with you guys a couple times.
Right.
So at the end of one of his videos, it goes in this song and it's like, the Rough Riders.
That being the part two.
I was watching with my older brother and I was like, dude, that beat is so hard. That shit's so hard. And my older brother, he's like, man, that's EPMD. I was like, what? So, you know, I go and do my research and I hear the headbanger with K Solo and Redman and you guys.
So you did your research.
Yeah, of course, man, of course.
Yeah.
And to this day, I mean, if I pull up my Apple Music right now, it's on a playlist. Like, it's one of my favorite songs of all time.
I have a 13-year-old son. No disrespect to what's going on. I like streaming. I think streaming is giving everybody a chance to listen to music that they wouldn't listen to before and giving it a shot without, even though they don't got the politics.
Right.
As far as playlists and, you know, what we playing, y'all play what y'all want to play. But the politics of
Yeah, but most stations, though, it gets very political,
exactly,
though. Yeah.
political. But right now, we don't worry about that. Jimmy Iovine just came on the air and said, these people don't need us no more. That's why I will not be at Interscope. I will not be doing this because there's no need for me to be here because the kids don't need us no more. As far as all that other music that people are playing and all that music that we coming up to in hip-hop, if you got something good, people are going to listen to it. And now... And back then, when Universal was at its highest, they made $985 million. They had about 75 groups on that time. They got 4 groups now. 2017, they made $1.5 billion. 4 groups.
Streaming.
Damn.
Because Drake is on
another level, on another planet.
This streaming game is some of the illest digital currency that we've never seen in history.
That's what I was going to ask, because we all work in the industry, but like, do you fully get streaming and how they monetize and how people make money off of it? Because I'm still kind of confused. Like,
yeah,
I give you a first thing. 1 million streams is $8,000. There's 125 registered streaming companies. So so you got to add the Amazon and all that stuff. But it's 125. But at 1 million streams, it's $8,000. So if Drake got 17 records doing that, which he does, where he's making he's doing billions of streams, you can imagine what he's looking like. All these young kids, that's why you got Neo was able to make that $23 million deal with just writing.
Right.
Because again, if they give them $27 million, imagine what they making. They offered Post Malone $3 million. He's like, $3 million? And they wrote him a check for $50 million. Because they understood this game, I don't give a fuck who you are. If there's a hi-hat playing, that's the new hi-hat by Noah. Somebody done streamed that because they wanted to listen to it.
Yep.
Don't forget, we used to buy music every Tuesday. These young kids are still going to SoundCloud looking for new music. So that's why I'm kind of happy about this day of what this is, because right now, anybody who got catalog, who got songs, who got music right now, it's a great time. Before they come and tax us, go get your bread. Because right now, I'm telling you right now, people don't believe. I do this every day.
Right.
That streaming digital currency. And even that Bitcoin, people done left it. No. Everybody left it and thought it was going to be left.
So you're a believer in cryptocurrency?
Are you crazy?
I argue with people in the halls. I just had this conversation like an hour ago.
Because it went down.
But it's still up, though.
We're doing digital currency now.
Yeah.
So how's it going to go nowhere? It just scared you. So you like, you know what? I'm finished with that. No. We're going to all be doing that. Look at Walmart. Walmart is going to open a streaming company.
I did read that like 2 days ago.
Exactly. Just saw it.
Crazy.
So we done changed the whole thing, but I be wanting us people to know, do not let them come and take this away from you. You have the opportunity to win. All this content right here. If you had this right now, you and all your crew, and you had your YouTube page, and this content was yours, they paying you.
Yep.
That's right.
YouTube.com/HellaClassic, by the way.
Exactly. None of this stuff.
YouTube.com/HellaClassic.
YouTube.com/HellaClassic.
Hella Classic. We in Cali. Yep. Hella Classic.
All this is yours.
Yeah.
Right.
All this, you monetize all of this. That, man, I'm getting chills now because I be like, yo, if they just listen, all me and proud. You see these things? Business. Like, yo, if we don't put that, I don't look at, we rap, but other than that, Parrish, we was buying homes at 12. Like,
like nothing.
Like, yo, it's like, we got to make something happen. But at this particular time, just didn't want to gear off to y'all, but everybody in this room, I promise you, do not let that thing pass you. And you're right. Do not let that stock go on your digital on your Bitcoin.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that portfolio looking like? Got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and still building. Like we just like really feels like we just starting all over again. And you just learning how the game keeps changing and changing. Now it's just strictly digital. And like he said, the Bitcoins, that cyber money. Right. Like huge transactions be going on.
To us, see, you good. You still got the whole young life. All you got young life left. I'm trying to get to, in my, when I talk to Erick B, just like, yo, having fun. He want to be able to go on tour with the bus, go to Great Adventure, the whole thing, lock it down, where it's just us and our family. And we here having fun. because there should be no more drama at this particular point.
Right.
You're supposed to be moving your life forward because, again, at the end of the day, again, we only got, I don't know how long the black man lived. Was it
I seen one dude, though, on YouTube.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was 109.
109, yeah.
He's 109. Yo, Pops was doing
Hey,
it.
man, we getting older. Technology's getting better. Medicine's getting better.
They was able to make us buy technology. That means Spotify, Amazon, everything else, too, and give the music away for free. So right now you get to be able to listen to that on your devices. Because don't forget that black mirror, which you see the phone, which they call the black mirror, this is what it's on. They said you can go get a TV right now, Walmart for $5. It could be 65 inches. I'm just making a joke though.
Yeah,
it's mad cheap because nobody's watching the big screen. They're watching this right here is that phone. So again, this is where we at, and we have to look at that. And again, technology might scare some people because they think that, you know how we are. We think, it was over our head. Man, we made all this, man.
Yup. And really, I mean, the power of hip hop is like, you can do the numbers, and I'm sure you guys probably already have. Hip hop is powering these streaming services. If it wasn't for hip hop, there would be no Spotify's, Apple Music's right now.
There's pop, the pop genre name gone.
Don't nobody want to be pop no more.
Pop is hip hop.
Yup.
That's what it is. So again, now you got country guys. So that's why we got to be careful.
How crazy is that? When you guys first came out, they would. And I even know when I was young, this would happen. They would edit out the rap verses on the R&B songs that had the rap, and they edit it out.
Yeah.
Because it was too. And now it's like you don't even have a single that can pop without a rapper on.
Right.
I just want to make one thing too that I think though too, as far as the Grammys and everything else though too. If we had categories, we wouldn't even have confusion. But don't forget, they want to make confusion for us because that's how we don't never come up. New York can't have a king. Because it ain't like L.A. and it's not like Atlanta.
You crazy.
You get a king, he got to come down. Atlanta know that if you fight, we get no money.
Yup.
So they all stick together. Once there's a king, we fight him. The whole thing that we just trying to do is make sure that we all understand that we can get this paper without you being mad and you being mad and you being mad. But this what you doing, I'm not telling you that you're not.
Right.
But you got a platform. But content is king and it's money. I'm with Leo Cohen. I just made a deal up there with YouTube. This he's showing me all this money that Mark Zuckerberg and them make is all advertising. 95 cents of advertisement that then they say, okay, if you got 4,000 subscribers and people are watching you all day long, 221 hours of work that you made, right then you start making money.
Yep.
Once you get to the 221 hours worth of work on your, let me stop. You know what?
He's giving away the game for free right now.
It's not that because I can go on it.
Right. You know? Nah, me too. I love conversations like that. And especially, the importance of having your own platform and putting yourself on. So many artists come through here and they expect somebody to put them on. And it's like, nah, like we live in a great time because you can put yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
put
now
yourself
those days gone.
Yep.
But now we have the technology to put ourselves on. Could you imagine if you guys came out in 2018?
Oh, forget it.
Forget about it.
It would have been crazy. Yeah. So, you guys ever think when you guys are like younger that like 30 years later, you guys will still be doing shows together? And
I think that at the end of the day, again, see how you asked that question? Mm-hmm. You didn't ask it just not knowing, but that question is not asked on the other genre. Mick Jagger's 74 years old.
Very true.
He still bring home $455 million on tour. Yeah. Bono still bring home $260 on tour. So these people, if we had if other things like it got easy listening to jazz, adult jazz, classic jazz, everything going to hip hop, Mary, TLC, whatever.
Right.
We got one. What's going to happen in Crabs in the Barrel?
Very true.
They got alternative pop, soft rock, hard rock, heavy metal,
indie
whatever.
rock, punk rock.
They have them. That if Janis Joplin was alive, she wouldn't be like, "Who's that Britney Spears girl? She ain't no rock girl." Made a pop category for her. We all got one category to put everything in. It's called hip hop, and it's not that. We the only genre that don't have category. Let me stop again.
Then my question is, how do we even begin to change that then? Like, as like a media personality, as rappers and MCs and artists, what do we even do to begin to like turn that corner? Because I agree, because I like a lot of the new stuff, but a lot of this stuff, it's not hip hop though.
Should be
It's
named
trap or it's
Yeah.
whatever it is.
It's fine
But
to change the name. That's what I'm saying. It's fine just to change the name so we can have the same thing they got. I'm not hating on it.
yeah, because a lot of it's good. There's good music in every era. Yeah,
I love it. Just don't call it that.
Right.
Just don't call it. They able to say soft rock, heavy metal, punk rock, whatever. Then why can't we?
Yup.
Even when they came out with the soul part, with the Jill Scott, and what was that called?
Neo soul.
Yeah,
They tried to put it in the box.
They gave it that. You know, they at least give us that. You know.
Yup.
But I
These
think
These kids that's doing the music, they don't even classify themselves as hip hop.
They don't.
They can't.
yeah.
Because they
don't even say it.
They all bite each other.
Yeah, ask them what their category is. They be like, "This is
We just trapping,
swag,
yeah.
or trap soul, or I'm is this swag rap?" They don't say hip hop.
Swag
They know it.
rap.
Yes,
They can't claim it
Ask them.
because if you're in hip hop culture, the base of
Ask
it
them.
is being original,
Ask
and
them.
nobody's original.
Ask them.
Especially not now. Yeah.
These trap records, as a DJ, I could press play on one at 8 o'clock in the morning and stop playing them at 8 o'clock at night, and it sounds like one long run-on sentence.
Parrish-
Even down to the ad-libs, to the skirt, they all biting each other.
Yo, Parrish
There's no originality.
knows every record.
Yes.
Like my
Every
son,
last record.
Ratchet. I'm upstairs. My son's upstairs. Like, you bitch ass nigga. Like I'm like,
yeah. Yo, my son's grandmother was like, he's asking me about the N-word.
I can't get upstairs fast enough. I'm 285. What is it? Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
So now I see him upstairs, not even getting mad. No Vaseline. NWA.
Right.
And I'm not even getting mad because now he's Mama Said Knock You Out. He's over here in this other thing. And my daughter, 21,
time.
Ratchet,
Yep.
she's playing Leon Bridges. Her. Daniel Caesar. All this other heartfelt stuff. Like,
Right.
what made you play? How you know about Leon Bridges? Who told you about PJ Morton? How you know these people? Because Dad, I like playing this. I'm ratchet when I got to be ratchet, but I'd rather play this. My niece is like, I bought 2 albums, Uncle Eric. I bought J. Cole and I bought Kendrick when they came out. I didn't spend my money on nothing else. But they're in the house wilding out to everything ratchet. You bitch ass nigga? Like,
Yo, crazy. Been saying it. Yep.
All right, so let me ask you guys this real quick. Who are you guys feeling in this new generation? Because you guys, I mean, honestly, you guys are standard bearers in the culture.
Yeah.
And
I like the flow on that. Remember Zones Around Me?
the Gold Link record. I like that song too.
Yeah, he sounded like M when M first came out with that flow.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like the originality on Young Thug when he was going. But one dude to sleep on is Juice WRLD. I saw him on the freestyle.
Oh, they were just playing him in the studio the other
I
day.
saw him on the freestyle. Rhyming.
Yeah, he put me up on that.
Crazy?
He said his freestyle was,
His freestyle is a rapper, dangerous. That one record with the Nas sample, I like it anyway because even if he's singing, he's still on a sample.
Yeah,
That's what I like about it.
that doom, doom, doom,
But
doom.
besides him doing that singing, he's an MC. Crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
fun
you got
about
the
that.
regular,
Yeah.
you know, J. Cole, Kendrick. A Boogie, you know, with the hoodie, he's good. Davies.
Flatbush Zombies, YG.
Joey Badass.
Joey
I like Joey
Badass.
Badass a lot.
Nipsey.
Yep.
People just know how to rhyme.
Right.
You know, I got some boys in LA. I like this. I don't know if Young Quicks is Mexican though, but he from out here in California. Action Jackson's out in California too. But this guy named Young Quicks, this kid, he makes videos and crazy too. You're gonna like him because he's from here.
Okay, I got to
Lil
peep it
Park
then. I got to
too.
peep it.
I think he's Mexican, but you would never know it. This kid is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him tonight. His
Okay.
name is Young Quicks.
Well, you know I'm coming through tonight, so
Yeah,
I'm
looking
gonna be
forward to
there.
that.
Yeah.
We'll be in the house.
93.5 KD, I swear to God.
93.5.
Y'all, if it wasn't for you, I don't think that a lot of people wouldn't have heard music in California. I don't think that the politics wouldn't allow that hip hop to be played on whatever station. I don't know if 106 was here then or whatever it was, but K-Day was. I mean, when we got on K-Day, you was excited.
Yeah.
And that was just that, period. There was nothing bigger. And that station was only but as big as this. Right here.
Yo, think about us, because we were coming in from New York. So the palm trees, the rent in the car, the radio station and the shows, you know what I mean? Going down to Venice Beach, all that was big. Shooting the big Payback video with NWA, with Eazy-E, Ice Cube, and Dre. You know, all the communication, that was hip-hop back there where you really had to have skills to get down.
We're trying to carry on the legacy, too, because I feel like how you're talking about rock and other genres, right? They have the classic rock station, and really, this is really the biggest one of the few that we have classic hip hop of preserving these records.
The world, K-Days like this.
So I mean,
whatever you and Paulina and them is doing in here, this is what people. This is something special.
Yo, and your social media game is big too.
It's special,
you know.
Special. People understand. Don't forget, y'all. You too can have a whole type of documentary on K-Day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be
that gotta come eventually. Yeah.
Yo, if everybody who came through K-Day had to come back and pay homage for the documentary, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Now that's bananas.
I'm gonna show this to the
That's big.
to the higher ups because they don't have to make that happen.
In America,
That's big, Eric.
that was somebody had to come to K-Day.
That's
who
right.
you were.
That's right.
You had to come there.
Big shout out to Yo. Can't
But
play
you
with
was
my Yo.
8 didn't know, so you wouldn't know. But everybody.
Oh yeah, he said yo what?
But I knew what was up.
Say
though.
he's still in the stroller.
I'm
EPMD.
gonna keep messing with everything. I ain't gonna get up Paulina because she probably 7. But I'm just like, yo, listen.
Paulina wasn't even born yet.
Cali got that vibe, man.
Paulina was negative numbers.
You got an old song,
no.
right?
Still in the sky, right?
But hey, man, EPMD, thank you guys for coming through.
Yo, no doubt. Make sure you come check us out. Big shout out to Cali. Big shout out to all the artists out here, all the rappers with the Cali. Just keep doing your thing, man. Hip hop is for real.
You know what? Your aura, the hospitality,
Yes.
phenomenal. B.
Your name?
Appreciate
Yes.
it. Yeah,
Like the
appreciate
Ark.
The biblical name, yo.
And the Bulls player, the ex-Bull player. But anyway.
Yo. EPMD, everybody, it's 935
No doubt.
K-Day,
Check us
96
out
back
tonight,
in the
boy.
day.